Hello everyone, I'm Shelly, also known as Letters by Shells, and I'm so excited to share that I created another set for Sizzix to celebrate their 25th birthday. Yay! In this video, I'll share all the fun cards that you can make using the set, and I'll go ahead and share a deep dive into all of the illustrations and hand lettering that I created as well. Let's get started. So this is my birthday collection set that I created for Sizzix. I'm so excited because in total there's 23 dies and we have a mix of illustrations and hand lettering as well. So we have one here where it says happy birthday, and you can also create it's your birthday and make a wish. I also created a scallop background to put behind, or you can just use it as like the centerpiece for your cards. And then on top of it, you can add any of the hand lettered phrases like happy birthday or it's your birthday. I also created a bunch of illustrations that include the outlines along with the actual cutout shape itself. So basically the idea is you can go ahead and cut the outline first, and then this is going to be the background. So this will be underneath and this is going to be placed on top of it. So for this example on the packaging, so you'll have the outline and then you also have like the background color that you can add on. So there can be like two different colors there, or you can also like mix and match and do a mixture of different colors. Yeah. So this is kind of like how you can place them all together on the card. And then I also created a bunch of these like giant boxes. So this box and this box, and the idea is you can either use it to create like a checkered background for your cards, or you can also put in the illustrations inside of it as well, like this. And then for the taller ones, you can actually put the cake in there like that. And I'll go ahead and share a couple of examples of finished cards that I created using this birthday collection set. So let's go ahead and get started and make some of the fun cards together. Okay, so for this first card, I think I'm going to go ahead and use the scallop shape for the background. And for the phrase, I'm just going to put happy birthday. And since I'm using this for the lettering, I'm going to go ahead and see if I can also cut some other illustrations as well. I'm going to go ahead and cut this heart shape and also this cake outline, and then I'll probably cut the back of the cake, so like the background with this color. So I'm just gonna place this on top. So I have my big shot here. I'm going to run everything through the machine. Let me just fix everything. You can see that. This is everything cut out. Super fun. And yeah, I'll go ahead and cut out a couple more shapes. I think I'm going to cut the butterfly and also the flower, and then we'll go ahead and start building out the card together. So for this card, I went ahead and just cut some paper and folded it in half. And I'm gonna go ahead and place this in the middle like that. And then I'm gonna add the lettering just like that. So I'm gonna just punch out all the negatives inside by just using the tweezers. So to paste the letters on, I like to get like a scratch piece of paper and just add some glue to it, like that. And then I'll grab my letters with my tweezers and just like dab, just like this. You can also use like double-sided as well, like double-sided tape to put behind the paper and then cut everything through. And then I'll just dab the excess one more time, just to make sure there's not too much glue. And I'll gently give that a nice press. And then I'll do the same for the birthday. And if you feel like there's too much glue, just give it like a nice press on the piece of paper like that. But just press gently or else it'll get like stuck to the scratch piece of paper as well. So I'm gonna give it a nice press. And then don't forget the dot for the letter I. Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit more glue on my scratch piece of paper. And then we'll go ahead and paste the other illustrations around it. I'm like wondering if that could look nice, or maybe even the heart. I feel like I might not have a lot of spacing here. Like a butterfly. I feel like that could look really nice. Yeah, let's do that. So for the solid shapes, I'll just add glue directly behind. But I like to use do my technique when it comes to like the hand lettering and the outlines. So then I'm gonna glue the backing for the butterfly first. And if you feel like there's too much glue, you can always use your scratch piece of paper and just dab the excess. I'm gonna probably put this right here. And then I'll punch everything out from here. I'm gonna use my tweezers and just gently dab the outline across the glue like this. Then I'll just dab the excess. And then put this right on top. And the reason why I created this set this way to have like the fun outline shapes, I just wanted everything to be very like fun, dimensional, and almost just like adding more texture to everything. So I do hope that you also enjoy everything as well, and just enjoy the illustrations and piecing together the outlines on top of it. So again, those are totally optional, but I want to provide two different ways you can use the illustrations. I'm gonna put the center of the flower like that. Yeah, I really like how it came together. This is the first birthday card. And if you'd like, there's also like a confetti here. You can use that and like put the confetti all around the negative space. And I feel like that would just add a nice pop to everything. So for card number 2, I thought it would be really fun to kind of create like a checkered background first. And then you can add the lettering on top of it. Like that. So you're just gonna have to like work backwards by just starting at the edge of the paper, and then afterwards we can fold it in half and cut off the excess paper as well. But for this, I'm just going to add some glue like this. Just gently place them on top and just start lining them all together. And just be careful how much glue you add, because this is pretty much going to be like the edge, and I just kind of added more glue outside of that. You can always turn your paper around to see if you are making sure everything is lined up. Give these a nice press. It could also be easier just to add glue like this. And for this one, it got cut off a little bit. I wasn't checking the paper when I put it through the machine, but I'm just going to just cut the excess off a little bit. I'm using the palms of my hand, by the way, because my fingers are sticky now. I think that looks super fun for the background. So all you have to do is basically just fold it in half and just cut off the excess as well. So you may want to wait until this is like fully dried, but I just want to be able to show you this. And if you have like a ruler, you can always just press down like this. And that's going to be the front of the card. And I'm just going to go ahead and cut off the excess right now. Okay, so I just cut everything down using my paper cutter, and this is what it should look like. It's super fun. So now I'm going to use my scratch piece of paper and just add some glue to that. So I can go ahead and add the lettering. For this one, I decided to add the phrase "Make a Wish." I'll go ahead and punch out the negatives with my tweezers. I think for "Make a Wish," let's see if I can kind of picture how I want it to be placed. That could be fun. Yeah. So I'm going to use my tweezers again and grab the lettering and just gently tap against the glue. And then I'm just going to tap the excess off really fast just to see if it's like too much glue. It kind of just helps add like an even layer of glue. But I'm going to put the word "make" like right here. And I'll continue adding the rest of the words as well. And don't forget to dot the I. And this is what it currently looks like. I feel like the lettering adds like the perfect finishing touch to any of your handmade cards. So I think right next to it, I either want to add like the heart like that, or we can also add the cake. So I'm just going to punch out the negatives. Maybe we could do something like this, adding the cake. I think this is really fun, so I'm gonna probably do this. And place this right on top. And here's how this one turned out. I think it came out super fun. So this is the first birthday card that we made. I used the scallop box, and then I added the phrase "Happy Birthday," and then we used the butterfly and the flower illustration. Yeah, and I think this one came out super fun. You can always write your message inside of it. And this is how the second card turned out. We used the box to create the checkered background, and we added the phrase "Make a Wish," and then I just added the cake illustration as well. Yeah, this is how this one turned out. So I also wanted to share a couple of cards that I've already made. So you'll see that a couple of them I still did that checkered background, but for one of them I did the boxes, and the other one I did like the longer boxes. And then for the one using the longer boxes in the upper left corner, I went ahead and also used the outlines of the illustrations to place inside of the boxes. And then the one similar to the one that we made today, I just added "Happy Birthday" and a cake outline as well, and some confetti around that. I also created something similar to card number 1, which is also "Happy Birthday." And then I went ahead and created other cards just using the additional phrases from the set and used the remaining illustrations around it, like the cake illustrations, the leaves, the hearts, and the butterfly, rainbow, and flower as well. And yeah, and like every time I felt like there was a lot of negative space, I added some of the confetti around it as well. And I just think this set is so fun because I feel like the possibilities are truly endless, because this set, even though it's for like a birthday set, you can also use a lot of these illustrations for other card ideas as well. And yay! Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching this entire tutorial and watching my process putting the cards together. And I hope you love this birthday set as much as I do. I had so much fun creating it, and it's always such an honor working with the Sizzix team as well. Be sure to check out the entire collection. I know you're gonna love it, and it's available now. And until next time, take care. Bye!